And we are back for another episode of the Fight Stars podcast. I am your host, Madison, and we got another great guest for you. Personal friend, family member, just somebody who all around in general is just a great person. Love this guy to death. He's got a big fight coming up. Another big fight, just staying in the gym, staying consistent with everything going. We got Fernando Vargas Jr. in the house. What's going on, man?
My guy, Madison, thank you for having me, bro.
So I was just in the gym with you over at Capatillo. Shout out to Jorge Capatillo and everything that he's done. And I saw you just staying loose right now. You got your fight coming up this Friday.
Yeah.
Pachanga Casino, San Diego. Marv Nation card. How you feeling, man? We're getting close. We're getting very, very close to bigger and bigger fights, man.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, Madison. I'm feeling it, and I feel it in the air. It's not just another fight for me, but I know a lot of these other promoters they're not denying us. They know what we're doing. We're having a buzz around us. I mean, you saw Amy with that beautiful body shot knockout. It was crazy. Amado just fought, when my boy Gabe Flores at the Stockton Arena, and he put on a hell of a performance. So. It's going to get to the point where we get to 11, 12, 13, and 0, where it's just going to be, what are they really talking about? So we're just excited. But obviously, one fight at a time. Friday's close, and, we're locked in right now.
The team is strong, and like you said, and real quick before we get into your fight, but yeah, man. So Emmy had that body shot. Ryan Garcia had his body shot, and I think this past weekend there was another. Who was it? It was, who was it that just got another body shot?
Venado.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't. It wasn't a body shot. It was an uppercut. Nick Conlon.
Oh yeah, Conlon.
Oh.
But there was another one on that card. There was a brutal body shot.
There? Body
shots are just.
Are you calling it? Are you like kind of jinxing it?
It's just like it seems there's a theme going on right now with the body shots that people don't understand.
Yeah.
Those hurt the most.
Bro.
You could get hit in the head, and yes, it will knock you out, but you could get up. But that body shot, when you get hit to the liver, to the gut, it's something else, bro. Like
ice baths and body shots, I hate them.
Those are the two right there.
Because I just did an ice bath with Capatillo. It feels good when you're done. But like knowing what you're going to step into, oh my gosh, I hate it. But yeah, body shots are a thing, man. Like people don't realize. I think the casuals don't really understand it, but you that you're in there and have been in corners and have understood, and you train yourself.
You're stuck, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
Sometimes it's a delayed effect too. You'll get hit, boom, and then just like 3-4 seconds later, you'll
see fighters go down like that. They'll just be like, and then go right down, man. But it just seems like there's a theme with that right now, and it's just kind of crazy. I know it's always happened in boxing.
I'm gonna get the alley-oop real quick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a body shot thing.
Yeah. It's just crazy. But yeah, man. But yeah, Emmy, big win with that body shot.
Yeah, beautiful win. Emiliano, you did a phenomenal job. Put on for the dynasty. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, for me as the oldest brother, to see what you're doing at your age, it's unbelievable that you're 19 years old, haven't even really tapped into your man body or strength yet. And, the potential for us is unbelievable. But like I said, one fight at a time. And I can't wait till he's back in there.
Yeah, so you as a fighter, like, you train, you evolve, you do different things in training, but like you don't go in necessarily with a game plan, right? Or you work with your opponent and see what's open before you capitalize on maybe an open punch to the face or to the body, right? It's never like I'm going for a knockout every time, right?
Yeah, like the way I feel is like if you look for it, you look desperate for it and you're trying too hard, and it just sometimes doesn't come off as organic as it would just letting the shots open up behind a jab, being patient. And I think that's the trickiest part, because it's like, how are you gonna find something and land something big when you're being calm? And it's like, I think with the experience you learn that. And it's crazy because when you try too hard, like my dad says, it's just you see it. So
yeah.
But if I see an opportunity and I see someone hurt, definitely then I'll go and take advantage. But it's not something that I go out there like, oh, first round I want it to be this, by this time, or it's not nothing that I ever put in my head. I don't want to jinx myself. I just want to go out there and look good.
Yeah, for sure. And how's camp been though? Like it's been pretty strong, solid with everything that's going on.
It's been good, bro. I was talking to Capetillo and my dad, and they're asking more of me, and I love that. I love, you
Yeah.
know, people, yourself too. You know?
Yeah, I'm only in there just to show love, you know. Like I can only say so much just because, but like you know, I watch your dad and the way he trains you, and
Yeah.
the Capatillo comes in. I love Capatillo because he's very respectful of your pops.
He
and like,
is.
He wants to help, but he knows, you know, your dad is, you know, he's the leader.
Right.
But he'll come in, the mitt work that you guys do, some of these combinations and the way you move, it's like you're getting really good work, bro.
Thank
You're
you.
getting really good work,
Yeah.
and I think that allows you to see, I don't know, just the way you move in the ring and how you're fighting. Like you have different opportunities in your head that you know you can strike upon with different movements and the way you move, man. And that's what I get so excited about it. You know? Yeah, it's like there's, you know, all three of you from Amato to Emmy and you, like you guys all have like different strengths.
Right,
you know?
right,
And for
right.
you're really good with your stick and moving around and just like finding the shots. You know, Amato, he just wants to get in there and
Let's
brawl.
get you out of there.
Crazy.
With the Amado box.
Yes.
Like-
I know that's him, you know, like that's who he is. And like, it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, bro.
And
you know?
fans love that.
For sure.
Don't do it early.
For sure.
You know?
That's like the strength of a Mexican boxer,
Right.
too. They just brawl.
But it's just like smarts when you fights, man.
Yeah. And that's what your
Smarts
dad
when
always says.
when you belts.
Yeah.
That brawling shit. I mean, how long can you take that?
Yeah.
Style.
Yeah.
It's
Coach
great.
Gabe, but Coach Gabe coming in has really changed that dynamic with him a lot.
Definitely. You know,
Yeah.
and shout out to the Flores family. We have a lot of love for the Flores family. We got a lot real close to them. I mean, you saw before the interview, our last interview, me and Gabe were fighting like brothers, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But look, man, at the end of the day, you know, Coach Gabe Flores, it makes sense the way he says it, the way, you know, he describes it to a model and it registers to his head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that father-son dynamic is crazy, bro. I know you see it sometimes because the cut and weight, and just sometimes it could be me like responding like kind of rough or kind of, you know, like
your dad handles it very well.
He
though.
does though because he
Yeah.
understands as a fighter, but I gotta watch myself too.
Yeah.
After I feel bad, and then I'm like, all right, you know what? The guy I'm fighting is a southpaw. You're not a southpaw, so maybe the mitt work that you're doing is completely reversed in your head.
Right.
But me as a fighter, I just don't care. I'm just like,
I just wanna, you want to get it done and you know get it right. Yeah. But you know it is. You guys are cutting weight.
Yeah.
There's a lot of restrictions in your camp of things.
Yeah.
You know from, you know all the stuff. You know. So yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, testosterone's high, tensions are high, but once the fight's done, it's all love. And
but it's all for a greater purpose.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure. And we were having those talks at the gym earlier today, and like you know where you're at right now.
Yeah,
and
I
you
do.
just want to keep fighting, and you just want to stay consistent, and you know you're this close to the bigger fights, getting close to the championship fights, and what you need to do.
I just feel it in my spirit, Madison, like more than ever before.
Yeah.
You know, I went to a WNBA game with Mike St. Cyprian last night.
Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike. That's
Good dude.
That's our life coach, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's great friends with Grant Cardone, and just he's a billionaire, man, for a reason. So, and I don't say that to boost him up. He doesn't do social media. He's like not that
for
guy.
sure, but he's living it.
He lives a life,
yes,
bro.
Yes.
And there's certain things that, you know, he doesn't drink at all. He's never tried a sip of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's 40-some.
Yeah.
He's never done any drug. His brother's been, I think he has like 3-4 murder cases. And he's put away in jail in prison for the rest of his life.
He's just trying to do the right thing.
He's trying to do the right thing. And, and I trip out because I'm like, dude, what do you need to be here for? Like mentoring me and my brothers and Emmy and Amado and telling us to do the right thing and just telling us to live right now. And you know, you think you gotta act a certain way when you're world champion, but I think it's right now. Like what he's telling me is you gotta get the tough sparring now. You gotta put your body through rigorous training now. Get to 47 now. Like, and I just feel, I think honestly more than ever, just an urgency. I want to be the best version of myself. November 8th, I'm 27, Madison, you know? And, you know, I understand promoters know that. But at the end of the day, I have not taken no wear and tear on my body like these young amateurs that have been boxing since 10 years old. So, you know, I know I have so much to offer. And I don't want to shortchange myself. Like, I don't want to be this type of person where it has to take a loss for me to be like, fuck, like, bro, I should have been on my shit.
Yeah.
Like, all right, now let's bring in a nutritionist.
You don't want to have excuses.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No excuses.
And he's pulling it out of me. And I don't know what he sees sometimes because, you know, I mess up at times. You know what I'm saying? But to be real with you, and you know our family, you know the family talks that are under the rug and stuff, and it's just, for me, I don't care about anything else, not even a woman, not even anything, an event.
Yeah.
But I just want to be the best boxer I could be. And right now I feel it more than ever. So I'm excited. I'm just in a place where I'm so happy with myself. You know, I got great people that are pushing me and want to see me win.
Yeah.
You, Capetillo, you know, we got Mike, we got Coach Gabe.
Yeah.
There's no reason why we can't be world champion. There's no reason why we're not going to be world champion. And if we don't do it and if we don't put in the work, it's because we're lazy and we're half-assing. And that's just me being 100.
You came from a lineage of greatness with your pops and what he's done, and he's been through a lot.
Yeah.
And I think everybody that's been around you, they just want to see, you know, being the son of a legend champion, you can either do great or you can blow it all.
Right.
There's no middle.
There's no middle with us.
Unfortunately. So you need to go on that path of doing what's right. And you're in a great position. You have all the eyes on you right now.
Yeah.
I've personally been able to witness you spar some of the best fighters in the game.
And I told you about Crawford. I wanted you to be there.
I know, but
it was
I
the
get
first one.
I totally
Capetillo, you know how it be.
No, these guys are protecting you and they're making sure you're doing the right things, and
After
I love
this
that.
fight,
yeah.
I believe he's gonna use me for a look for Spence.
And I love that. And I've seen you
Let
spar
him come.
Ugas and
Yeah.
like so many great Carlos Adames. Like,
I know.
bro. You know, I saw Emmy spar Leonaris, and I sat there like a little kid, like,
Yeah, with your popcorn, like,
yeah,
I'm a boxing
This is
fan
freaking amazing
before
right
everything.
now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've seen Amato with who was it at Split T? I'm blanking right now. The former champ. Oh, dude, I'm blanking right now.
Is he a black fighter?
No, it's the Asian dude, the Filipino dude.
Nonito Donaire.
Yeah, Donaire.
Okay.
Like, I've seen you guys like do this, you
With
know,
high level people.
high level people, and they want to be around you and they want to teach because
Crazy.
they see something in you guys. And it makes me proud to hear you say these things because it's been like this.
I know.
And now it's finally
It's
like
registering, bro.
Registering.
You know?
You're right there. No, it's great, bro. But you're a young man. Like, I was dumb as fuck. I still am, you know? So it's like there's a point in our lives as men where we realize these things and we finally get to grow. And I'm so proud that you're doing it right
Thank you,
now and
bro.
what's going on.
It's just how many times are you gonna just keep bumping into the same fucking
It
trap?
happens, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like people could say the devil or what. It's us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't no voice here, it ain't no voice there. It's just like, you know what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're in the work field, whether you know you need to stay away from different vices.
Mm-hmm.
You know you, and I know me, and I believe myself. And with idle time, I get myself in trouble. You know, my dad is the same way. So ain't no wrong after this fight. Come right back to work.
Yeah, I told you you get to have one good meal.
Yeah.
And then you're back in camp, baby. That's it.
Carbone.
Yeah, that's it. Let's go, baby. And that's
Yeah,
it. So
you
it's
know?
like, but no, staying focused and that's really is to be a great fighter. Truthfully, some of the biggest guys, they're in the camp all the time. Brian Mendoza, he's a great example.
Hey, yeah, shout out to the new. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
dope.
Like, he was back in the gym. We had a great interview. We were just talking, and he's already back training with Barrios and everybody, just staying consistent. Just
there.
knows what he needs to do, and he wants to hold that belt, and he wants to go after Charlo and everything. And it's like, that's what it takes to be a champion, man.
Yeah, man.
And you're right there. And I'm happy. This fight's going to be awesome just because the casino's fun, Pachanga's cool, Mark's keeping you busy.
Yeah.
You've been training super hard for it. You know, all eyes on you, co-main event. So it's like, this is just the start again, you know, and it's exciting, you know.
And you know, we're just excited of everyone that supports our family. You know what I'm saying? Just the dynamic. You know, I understand that not a lot of people, like even Olympians or people that have had an amateur pedigree, get the support we do, and you know, they love seeing the dynamic of my pops and my mom and even China and just the whole family thing. And it's definitely a motivating thing. Like, I want to put my little sister in a great position. I want to be able to make her a boss from the jump. Mm-hmm. Like, why she don't have to get a 9 to 5. She could, if I bust my ass, she could be a boss from the jump and help us out and then do something else, whatever she wants to do.
Yeah.
You know?
And she'll have her shine. You know.
Yeah.
It's always about the boys right now.
I know.
But she knows it though.
Yeah.
She knows it though. So that's cool, man. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting times, and you guys are all doing the right things.
Yeah.
And you're definitely focused right now. But for real, what are you gonna eat right after your fight?
I've been looking at these burritos. This like what is it called? Fucking like hibachi type of.
And they wrap it in tortillas.
What?
Hibachi
That's the
burritos?
Mexican- it's a hibachi burrito.
That sounds fire.
With the yum yum sauce.
Oh, I love the yum yum sauce, bro.
It's
yeah,
evil.
something you guys always be doing. You guys always post these food clips. It's like you guys aren't eating it right now.
You know what's crazy?
It's torture.
I do it in camp. Like, I'm looking at all the foods and I'm saving these reels and I'm sending it to my mom, I'm sending it to my sister. Like, they're like, why do you do that? Like, you stay away from it.
And it's And
I know what I want to eat after.
It's funny though, because you guys will get full right away too, because you guys are stomachs.
I know.
Oh, hibachi burritos. We're gonna have to get some of that, man.
Oh man, that's fire.
Yeah. But I'm pumped for you, bro. And I mean, we got some good boxing coming up. We got your fight coming up. We got Clarissa Shields and Maricela. Shout out to Maricela for landing that big fight.
Shout out to her, man.
We got Stephen Fulton and Inoue.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be super dope, man. That's a great fight. And then we got Crawford Spence. It's this has been a great year for boxing.
It really has.
Benavidez and Plant, Garcia and Tank, Haney and Loma. Everyone's still talking about that, but it is what it is.
I know.
This is what I truthfully believe, bro. And it's just from a fan perspective.
Right.
If you are the champ, you hold the belts.
Definitely.
And you are the guy that's going in and you're in contention to get the belt. You really have to do something to prove yourself why you get those belts.
Oh, yeah.
And as much as I love Loma, I just didn't. I could have went either way, or I would have been cool with the draw. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's getting mad at Haney, but it's it was so close. It's how do you just give it to Loma when it was that close? Haney's been the champ. He's been undefeated. He's been giving us the fights we want. I just can't see it. I could see it going either way, but at the same time, I'm not mad with the decision that it went to Haney too. So it's I just think if you're gonna go in, you really have to do something. Knock him to the ground.
That's
really
100%.
dominate these rounds. And it's I just think he got he's getting bad press because of it. Because I don't think it's fair to him. It was a great fight.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy it happened.
Yeah.
And Loma's still the man.
Yeah, for sure.
His movement and everything he does was great. It just happens to be. So.
He didn't look old that night too.
No,
everyone thought he
all.
was gonna look old. Haney was gonna just dominate him.
Yeah,
he did. He had a good
he really made Haney work.
He did.
And Haney, that was the other thing, was Haney's used to the jab.
Right.
He was going to the body.
He was.
You had to. I was whoa.
It was a different Haney.
It was a different Haney.
It's crazy. I gave a interview off Fight Hype, and I just said, honestly, I rewatched it. I thought it was a robbery right from the jump. Mm-hmm. I got the same manager as Loma.
Yeah.
And I was there at the fight, so I'm ringside and I'm hearing everyone in the crowd. Loma won, and I feel that I did. Mm-hmm. I do feel my perspective. I do feel that Loma won.
Yeah.
Or it could have been a draw.
Right.
But I feel it could have been 115, 113.
Yeah.
I don't know about no unanimous decision.
Yeah.
That far
I
out.
agree with that too.
You feel me?
It was very close.
It was close.
Bro. It was so close.
Early, I'll give it to Haney because, like you said, he was going to Loma and he was going to that body. But I think 11 and 12.
Yeah, facts. That's true.
Loma.
Yeah. And that's the thing is people were talking about Loma always downloads his fighter and then he'll put it on in the later rounds. He picked it up a little quicker, but it's the same thing. It's that's just what it is, I'm just happy it happened.
Right.
It was a great fight.
No, it was.
For a boxing, that whole card was stacked too, I was super excited about it.
Yeah, Haney actually DM'd me. He DM'd me and he was like, hey, yo, I appreciate you looking it over and giving your honest take. I was like, yeah, bro, no problem. I was just being honest. It could have been a draw or it could have been either or.
Right.
Haney or Loma, like you said.
Right. And that's what I think too. And it's it is what it is, Loma's gonna come right back. Loma's great. I love him.
Facts.
He changes the game and everything that happens. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's just been a great year for boxing. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a fan, you're just like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
And then Bud and then Spence.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And what do you think about Rolly Ryan that I'm hearing right now?
I know that's what. You see Oscar make that post.
That boy's wilding on Twitter right now. We were talking about that earlier too.
We were at the gym,
but he's an East LA guy, so he ain't gonna put up with that crap. And that's the other thing is whatever, you could talk all your bad, but boxing fans, Oscar De La Hoya is still who he is. He's an Olympian and he's a great fighter.
Legend.
Stop shitting on the man. He really did a lot of great things for boxing. So it's relax. Like,
Yeah.
his opinions matter. He's done a lot, especially for you casuals who have never thrown a punch or ever been hit. Like, come on now. You know, I get mad about that stuff because I'm just a fan, you know, and I'll have my opinions, but I stop at a level because it's like, I've never done what you guys have done before, you know? So it's like, stop, you know, like, don't say things that you don't know anything about, you know?
Right. No, it makes sense.
You know, it's like, you know, it adds to the fuel, but like, come on, man, like, you know. But I did notice that your pops got a standing ovation when they showed him at the Stockton fight for Gabe's fight. That was awesome.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
I wasn't able to go.
Yeah. You were still training, but yeah, they showed Oscar and they booed him, and then they showed your dad and cheered him, you know. But
and it's like that, you know. It just depends. Like if you were an Oscar fan or if you were a fan of my pops. But regardless, you know, I think one of the things that my dad's known for, and the whole world knows it, is just his tremendous and you know, him being resilient and just having tremendous heart.
Yeah.
And that's what I think fight fans respect and love. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody wants to have Floyd's record, but if you come up short, even if you get knocked down and you're trying physically everything in your nature to still be engageful in the fight, I mean, man, you can't knock someone like that. You know?
That's
So,
your pops, the people's champ, man.
Yeah.
And it's hard to be in public with him because he'll stop for everybody to take a picture.
I'm like, Dad, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the restaurant, man. Like, let's go.
Just a clip bar or something.
Vato, I gotta take a picture.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
We're going right now, Vato.
But that speaks levels to who he is, man. And all to you guys, same thing, man. You guys stop for everybody and show love, you know?
Yeah, man, we get a lot of love, man. And it's just like, you know, I think a lot of fighters, they end up forgetting. Like, once you become, I think, bigger than the sport, you think you're bigger than boxing. Because there comes a level, like, once you become like a McGregor, or you really hit this other level, then it's like, you just feel invincible, you know? And I was looking at the McGregor, you know, Netflix, and he was just...
I wanted to check that out.
You got to see it.
Good,
it's
right?
really good.
Okay.
There's like a few episodes. But he was just saying after that loss, that first loss that he had, that he was just taking, you know, mental defeats slowly but surely without him knowing, like, I'm going to get up at 5 to go run. And then the alarm goes off and he's like, I'll just go at like 7. So those are small little defeats you're already losing in your head. All right, I'm going to do three trainings today. And then he does 2. Like, so it's just... That to me as a fighter, I could understand that because your body's sore from one workout to the other. But, you know, I know this guy that I fight Friday, hey, regardless of his record, regardless of, you know, of me being the A side or whatever the case may be, I know if he lands some shit, his whole life changes because he defeated Vargas Jr. He defeated the Vargas dynasty, and then it'll be a facade or it'll be something that was nothing.
That's what people forget,
and
man.
I'm not going to allow him to do that.
Yeah, you can't.
He has gloves on, he's dangerous. Like my dad said, Vargas, why are you training? You know, I think it was Zab Judah. Zab Judah was telling my dad early, like, I think my dad had like 8 fights, 9 fights. Why are you training so hard for this guy? This guy's a bum. Does he have gloves on? He was like, yeah, I'm training for everyone like they're Mike Tyson. And you got to respect that. That's a champion's mentality.
It makes me think of your Triller fight when Evan Holyfield got that one shot to his head, knocked him down. No one expected that.
No one did.
But that guy did.
Right.
But that's what it is. It's like any shot could happen, any could land. And they're going to, even in sparring, I've seen these guys like come at you guys, you know, just because they want to say they got you in sparring.
World champions have gone after us, like wanting to knock us out. And we're just like, but see, it makes us like ready for that lifetime moment when it's here, when it's now. I get knocked down. Some crazy shit happens because in sport, anything can happen. Some shit happens where I got to show my balls. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
And fight fans haven't seen that yet. They haven't seen, you know, different sparrings where I got knocked down, where I got hurt. And I'm okay to say that.
Yeah.
With world champions. Not no bums.
Yeah.
It'd be sparrings where I'll cry like, Dad, that, like out of frustration that happened to me.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of people are there. People from different media outlets are there. Like, why did it have to happen that day? But it's part of the process.
Correct.
It's part of it.
Correct. What happens, training won't happen when you're fighting.
Yeah.
Because you got through that. What was sparring like with Crawford, though? That's got to be next level.
That's what happened to my nose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Crawford for, you know, blessing my nose up a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean, it is what it is. He's the pound for pound #1, and you're getting that dog work in with him. And
You know, I'm gonna be real though. On a serious note, I learned so much in there. His
Yeah.
paces, he's so calm. You hit him with some shit, ba 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 ba. You know, he's just smiling, using. It's not even really. I'm like, what's going on? We did 4-minute rounds, I believe.
yeah, you were telling me that's different.
And then like he did like a 20-second rest.
Yeah,
or
barely any
something.
break.
So as I was just getting water, he's already ready to go.
Right.
And I learned that these 12-round fighters, they pace themselves. They let you, all right, I'm let this.
Yeah, let him tire
this
himself
youngin-
out.
Right. And you know, as I go up more in rounds, you know, just showing that experience, staying calm, starting off with the stick, and then letting the shots open up. That's what I learned a lot with Crawford. Just his pace is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he's long.
Yeah.
He's super long. You don't think he's long, but he has a long reach. I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight with him and Spence. A
Yeah.
lot of people are Ryan Butt off.
Yeah. I can't though. I mean, I don't know. I'm taking Bud on this one, and I love Spence, but like I'm already picking sides on this one just because I just know how he fights.
It's just I feel like he could like when push comes to shove, they both got dog. They've
both
showed
of
it.
them do. Yeah.
But like I feel Crawford has more in his arsenal. Like if they want to counter punch, I feel Crawford will get him.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they want to box, you know, you never really seen Spence box. You just see him using, you know, a whole bunch of jabs and just walking people down with the body shots.
Correct.
But what happens when you're on your toes?
Yeah.
And, you know, if they wanna bang, you know, I feel Crawford will get him.
Yeah. 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 What makes like, because I love it, so it makes me really like think about like the top tier guys like Canelo and Benavidez and stuff. Is it the training, or is it just in them to be this good? Like Crawford, like are these guys just special? And because you sparred with some of the best that you see, it's like, is it because of their training, or is it just because they're born with it? Like
I think a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
I think you're born with it for sure. But
Yeah.
I just think honestly for me, I see them on TV and I'm just like, wow, like you put them at a pedestal, right? But then I'm landing some shots and then I'm mixing it up with them and I'm like, yo, hold on, like I'm not too far behind these
Yeah.
guys and I'm holding my own with him. So at the end of the day, I think what the biggest thing that I'm learning right now as we speak is just, I think what separates them from every other fighter is just the discipline. Honestly, it is. It's just knowing where you could go out when you'd rather just rest,
Yeah.
chill with the family.
Yeah.
You could go out and party, but you'd go get a dinner.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Just,
Yeah.
I think, I just don't think it's too much of something that's God gifted. I just think they're insane with their routine and they are disciplined people. And I think, and I know that's what separates them.
And so the guy you're fighting this Friday, he said he's a southpaw?
He's a southpaw, yeah.
Yeah.
They switched it up on me. I was gonna fight this one guy. He was 7-1, and he fought his last fight at light heavyweight. So he was fighting at 175, and he was gonna make the weight, I thought, and then he ended up pulling out. So
Yeah.
they ended up getting this guy last minute, but you know we're ready. I spar
That's
southpaws.
boxing, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It happens. You're just getting that working, keeping yourself ready for these bigger and better fights coming up.
That's what it
So,
is.
like you said, one fight at a time.
One fight at a time.
Don't
yeah.
ever underestimate your opponent.
At all.
And you're going to go in. So you take off tomorrow, right? And
I thought I was gonna leave tomorrow. I
Wednesday?
believe Wednesday.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And you're just staying loose all week.
That's it.
That's it.
Just getting the weight down.
Just getting the weight down. Be right there.
Yeah.
We already checked, so you're good.
I'm excited, family.
I
It's
know.
go time.
I know, bro. This is it. Fight weeks are always exciting, man. I'm glad you came in, brother.
Thank you, bro.
I'm just so happy. That was great. Because, like, I already know. I see it in you. I see the change. I see you at the gym.
go.
I see all the work. Where can everybody find you?
You can follow me on social media at Fernando Vargas _Jr. That's pretty much all I'm on. All that
Yeah.
other stuff, I'm not really too much
Oh,
on
Instagram.
like TikTok and different stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the gram, you can follow me at Fernando Vargas Jr.
All right.
Appreciate it, my boy.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. But, yeah, stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you, and we're out.